Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a fully automatic melon and pumpkin farm. And what's great about this is the fact that this system doesn't require any buttons or any kind of system to really activate it. This bad boy is fully automatic, and trust me guys, you can have this running all day and you will get an unlimited supply of both. Because the cool thing is the entire system really runs on a bud switch. So the second anything grows right on top of that platform, the pistons are going to push it off immediately. What's cool about this, we actually have this really nice water flow system. It's real simple and it actually flows directly into your storage system. Which to me is a big plus, because that means I really don't have to do anything. I can have this system running, and whenever I feel like it, just go inside, pick up what I need, and just keep doing what I have to do. But it's a great way to have an infinite supply of both melons and pumpkins. Now check this out. I actually went to the store previously, and when I came back, because I actually had this running, I got a crazy amount of items. Check this out. We have stacks upon stacks of just melons and pumpkins. And the crazy thing about this, half of the system is being used for one thing and half is being used for the other. Now besides it working really great, I wanted this to really be aesthetically pleasing than just functional. I wanted to have a different, nice, unique style to it and really make this look really cool to have in your own base. Now check this out. Over here we have pretty much the stripped down version of the actual mechanism. So you pretty much see all the redstone behind it. And guys, this is super compact. You really don't need a lot to really make this happen. I mean, just the simplicity of it is amazing, and it really prevents any kind of lag from really interfering with your system. So check this out. Let me show you how this water flow system works, right? We're going to go right inside. And pretty much the items, like I said, are going to fall right into the centerpiece. As you can tell, they all work pretty smoothly at this point. And the great thing is that half slab is placed on the top part so that items can flow easily right underneath. And then that water stream is pretty much going to flow into your storage system in front of you. Now with this particular design, I've actually added a light indication system to let you know when items are being put in. Now if we break this down, you're going to notice how simple the redstone is underneath. I mean, look at that. I mean, I try to make this as simplistic as possible and just try to make this as resource friendly as I pretty much can at this point. Now this light indication system is completely optional. Now all it's really much based on is a torch in front of that block, and pretty much controlling the torches on top, which are turned off. Now of course, once there's an item inside, it's going to activate that, and yeah, you pretty much get the picture. Now another cool thing is you could really make this as big as you want. I mean, you could make this infinitely stackable. And the cool thing is, the amount of supplies you're going to get for each stack is going to be mind-blowing. So check it out. This is the basic materials you're going to use. You will be needing a block of your choice, some stairs, half slabs, pistons, droppers, hoppers, redstone lamps, furnaces, sand, glass, torches, and you will need some ice, depending on how you want to set your transport system, water, chest, redstone dust, redstone torch, repeaters, and comparators. Now at this point guys, make sure you have this layout, okay? Make sure you have the spacing all set up before you even start this build. Now I want you to go straight to the center, and you're going to count 5 blocks forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on the 6th block, you're going to place 2 blocks on each side. Okay? Perfect. Alright, so you should have that kind of format at this point. Now I want you to extend that backwards exactly 14 more blocks, making a total of 15 blocks on each side. So you should have 2 strips of 15 blocks. Then right in front of it, you're going to add some dirt. Perfect. Now at this point on the side, you're going to delete these blocks and dig about 1 block deep on both ends. And this what we're going to create here is the water channel system, so that once the items break, they'll fall directly right into this section right here. Now starting from here, I want you to count 8 blocks to the center, and on the 8th block you're going to delete that and go down 1 more block. And you're pretty much going to go 8 more blocks forward, just like so. See, we're in the center. Delete that, that, and that as well until you get to this point. You see? It's pretty much a straight cut in the middle. Now right in the center, you want to delete these blocks going forward. Until you get to that point. Now you want to leave it there just for now. And you delete that and place some ice because you want the item to pretty much flow smoothly. Now let's delete these blocks as well. Delete that as well. And you're going to replace them with ice blocks. Fantastic. Alright, so let's go on the side as well. And we're going to replace these blocks with ice blocks. And of course, do that on the other side as well. And the cool thing is, once you set this up, you won't have to do this to any other stackable sections from that point on. Which we'll get into later, and I'll show you how to really replicate this and kind of stack this up perfectly to really flow with the entire system. And guys, it is super easy and simple to do that. Fantastic. Now, you should have this kind of layout at this point. Now I want you to go all the way to the back part on one end and place one piston going upwards. Then you're going to place one there going forward and forward, just like that. And you're going to leave a gap in between and repeat that same process back and forth, okay? So you want to create this exact pattern all the way till you get pretty much to this point. You see? Now once you've done that, you're going to repeat the same process on the other side. So place 2 pistons right there. And that's how you're going to fill in the gap. Nice, perfect. Alright, so it's really coming together at this point. And one more on the side over here. Now at this point, the reason we need the furnace is because we're going to place one furnace right there, just like so. You want to have the back part facing outwards and this part kind of facing inwards just to make it a little more discreet. Then you put some sand on the side. Now the reason you need this furnace there, because you need to put one item inside it. Alright, because it has to activate the comparator that we're going to place in front of this block. The cool thing about comparators, they could take a signal past a block, you see? So once you put that there, it's going to get activated because it's taking the signal from the furnace. Which is a pretty cool thing to know about comparators, because they could take a signal 1 block away, just like so. Then you can place 2 half slabs with a repeater right there and 1 redstone dust right there. And you're going to place a block in front of the repeater and extend that 15 blocks forward. Pretty much to your parallel with the pistons in the front. And all you have to do is add some redstone dust right on top. Fantastic. Now the system is pretty much done at this point. Now let's try to test it out. And you're going to notice the second you place a block in front, or you delete a block, it activates immediately. Look at that, that's awesome. This is a really great butt switch to have, especially with this kind of system. Now all you have to do, guys, is place some water blocks on each corner to set this part up, because you want all the items to flow in that direction and straight into this hole. Now on the second block right here, not that one, but the next one right next to it, you're going to place a half slab on the top portion of that block, because items will slide right underneath this half slab, and all you want to do at this point is kind of have it set up in that format. Now before we get to that part and kind of finish it off, you want to set up the item elevator. So you're going to want to put 2 droppers right here. Matter of fact, dig 1 more block downwards, and then you place your 2 droppers like so. And you're going to delete that block and place 1 hopper going towards that bottom dropper. Okay? Now you're going to want to dig a hole about 3 wide and 4 blocks long, like so, okay? Then you're going to place a comparator going forward with a block in front of it and a block on each side. Oh yeah, bear in mind the hole is 3 blocks deep. Then you're going to place 2 redstone dust on each side, just like so, and then 1 repeater. And that's it. Now at this point, you're going to place a torch there with a block on top and a torch on each side. So 1 there, then you're going to go over here, delete 2 blocks, and place a torch on the other side. And that's going to be our light indication system. So all you have to do simply is place a redstone lamp on top of each redstone torch. And there you have it, guys. The item elevator is pretty much complete. Now you do want to cover this up, and you can actually place some blocks right on top of it. Just don't place none right there. And there as well. And you just want to really cover this up. Now you're going to place a block right there, but leave a 3 block gap in the center. The reason for that is you're going to place a large chest right there and 1 hopper going towards that chest. Now guys, if you want to make this stackable, all you simply have to do is place 1 block on each side, like so, and a block on top, and delete the one underneath. Now let's go right over here, and you're going to extend that 15 blocks straight to the back. See, you're pretty much parallel with the redstone dust. But on this side, you're pretty much going to extend it until you get on top of the furnace. See, you don't want to place it on top of that sand, because you need that little spot so that it can move up and down, okay? Now, once you've done that, you're going to place a piston there and a piston going upwards right there, just like so. Delete that and pretty much place 2 pistons going back and forth with the same exact format all the way to the front. Now, once you've done that, you're going to repeat that on the other side. Awesome. Now you're going to place your furnace facing, or your sand on the side. Then you're going to place a furnace on the side of that sand going facing inwards. So you won't have to show that. And just put 1 item inside. Maybe, in this case, just place the sand inside. Then a half slab right there with a comparator going outwards. A block right in front of that comparator, delete that. And 2 half slabs on the side with a repeater right there and some redstone dust right behind it. Then you're going to place a block in front of it and pretty much stretch that down to your parallel to the pistons in the front. And of course, you're going to add your redstone dust right on top. And the mechanism is ready. Now all you have to do, guys, is make sure you add your dirt blocks right in the front. And it's that simple, guys. And if you want to make this even bigger, just repeat the same exact process as many times as you want. Now also make sure you put a dirt block right there, okay, parallel to that as well, because you want to make this even. Fantastic. Now let's go back to our original height of just 1. And I'm going to show you what I did to really create that same exact kind of layout or a little hut that I made previously with the first design. So you're going to add 2 spruce woods on both sides, parallel to the dirt, and you're going to add 3 more going upwards right there, okay? Awesome. Then over here, we're going to cover this up with some cobblestone and just kind of stretch that right around. And of course, you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Now you don't have to do this layout, guys. At this point you could really design it your way, but I'm going to show you exactly what I did to create that same exact style of the first design. Now at this point, guys, just add some cobblestone right there on the side, and you're going to want to make this nice little framework. See? Perfect. Now right over here, you're going to add some oak wood planks right across. And right on top just as well. Once again, make sure you do not interfere with that block of sand. Then you're going to place some right on top. And what you want to do is place a torch right there, and pretty much on every other piston. You see what I mean? And we're going to repeat the same thing on top one more time. So place some blocks right there, stretch it twice one more time, and add your oak wood planks right on top to create that nice little roofing. And of course, you want to add some lighting underneath. Plus, it also prevents any mobs from spawning inside as well. Now, at this point, guys, you're gonna want to place, you're gonna want to plant your seeds right in behind the back of each piston. Okay, make sure it's in the back part of the piston and not in the front part of the piston. Otherwise, you're just gonna knock it off. And if you want to speed up the process, just add some bone meal, and it'll grow immediately. Now, you're gonna want to do this on both sides. Now make sure you cover this up with 2 blocks of glass all around. And you're going to get some stone brick stairs. And you're pretty much going to wrap that around the entire system itself. Starting from this point, you want to stretch that right across from one end all the way to the front and straight to the back. And the cool thing is you can place it right on top of that chest and it won't interfere with the chest, which is awesome. Fantastic. All right. Now at this point, I like to use smooth stone right over here because I'm actually going to use that to display or tell me exactly what's being grown, whether it's pumpkins or melons. And that's pretty much the fun part of the whole design. Now right here in the back, you're going to place some stairs on top of that cobblestone and some more stairs upside down on the top section of this part right here. Okay, it's going to really give a really nice detail to the back end of this design. Then you can use some spruce wood stairs and you're pretty much going to wrap that around the entire system. And once you get to the back part, place them right there and stretch it right across. See, you don't want to interfere with that spot right there. Then of course you're going to continue on and just wrap the entire design. Now the cool thing is, if you guys don't want to use any torches, I'm going to show you another method to really set that up. Now right there, you want to place some spruce wood planks, half slabs, right across perfectly. And you want to place it right on top as well. So from that top part of the glass, you want to wrap that around with some pretty much some half slabs. And guys, it's really going to give a real nice look to it. Now you could cover this up with some oak wood planks, or if you want to take that extra step, you can even use some glowstone. It's a really great way to really brighten up the system and just kind of replace the torches itself. That's, like I said, it's really optional. You could really design this your way. Then you're going to add one more layer right on top of half slabs. And once you've done that, guys, you just fill in the entire top part with a block of your choice. In this case, a block of spruce wood planks. And there you have it, guys. The design is complete. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you could please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.